Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Foolish Beauty. If you're new, my name is TJ and welcome to my beauty, luxury and lifestyle channel. Now today's video is going to be a new in beauty, what's hot, what I'm loving right now kind of haul. Now with Sephora VIB sale still in full swing, I hope. These products will all be available in Sephora, even though Sephora doesn't actually ship to the UK anymore. So I will have UK and European options linked in the description box as well. So without further delay, let's get on and have a look at these high-end products that I'm loving right now. First up, let's just get it over and done with. I of course have the same makeup from my previous video, so needless to say I have been loving the McGrath Opulence collection palettes. These mini Mthrshp palettes are so amazing. The pigmentation of these eyeshadows is just out of this world. Nothing comes quite close to these eyeshadows within my collections right now. And of course I've done a really thorough overview and tutorial on this eye look only a few days ago, I think, on my channel. So if it is already up, I'll definitely leave a link in the description box, as well as linking it up in the info bar up there somewhere. So please don't forget to check it out if you are thinking about getting these. I think that video is definitely worth watching. Most recently, Fenty Beauty just came out with their Chillowt collection, and from the collection I bought the Killawatt Foil FreeStyle highlighter palette, as well as a couple, well, just one of the kind of eyeshadow stick trio. Out of everything I tried and swatched in store, these two definitely stood out to me, although now, having thought about it, I think the Killawatt Foil palette is definitely the best standout out of the entire collection. I used this palette the other day in my stories, on my IG stories I should say, and everyone, I got so many DMs commenting on my highlight asking me what I was using, and this is it. There are a couple of kind of celestial shades, highlighting shades in here that are kind of on the cool tone side. In fact, they're all on the cool tone side, but what I do is actually mixing this middle shade with this kind of orangey tangerine shade right here, so it's more of a custom made pale gold, and that is what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. My brush barely touched any of these highlighters, yet this is beyond blinding. I do think this is an amazing eyeshadow palette. Unfortunately, one of these shades do contain carmine, so I can't consistently use it without kind of having allergy flare-ups, but if I wasn't allergic to it, I would be using this palette every single day alongside the McGrath palettes. These are definitely my holiday favorites right now because they are just so metallic, so foil-like. The finish is amazing. Another holiday collection that just came out recently is from Marc Jacobs. They had a highlighter out which was definitely too dark and not blinding enough for my liking, and then there was a leopard print eyeshadow palette which I was for sure that I was going to get, but after swatching that palette in the store I actually wasn't that taken with it. But these little babies really stood out to me, and these are the Sequins Glam Glitter eyeshadows. There are 6 shades in total. I bought 5, leaving out the only one that is more of a white silvery shade. My favourite shades are Copperazzi, which is of course a blinding metallic copper, and Topaz Flash. This is an amazing, really stunning, multifaceted taupe, but it's not too cool toned, and it's super glamorous and glitzy for this holiday season. These eyeshadows are supremely creamy. When swatched, they can be a little bit crumbly, but when you apply carefully with your fingers, they can actually last all day long, and the impact is really amazing. MAC recently came out with their Powder Kiss matte lipsticks. The formula is actually very different compared to all of the MAC matte lipsticks so far. I would say these are the most comfortable matte MAC lipstick to date. Oh my gosh, that was so hard to say. I think there are 16 shades altogether. I swatched them all in the store and I chose 5 in the end. I'm missing one right now, but hopefully I'm going to find that and swatch all of them for you guys in the cutaway shot. If you're someone like me who loves a neutral kind of nudish lipstick shade as well as some dark vampy shades, then these 5 are definitely my top picks. Formula wise, I would say these are very comfortable to wear. They do seem to have more of a silicone-y feel, so they actually even fill in your lip lines a little bit, the lines on your lips, that is, to make your lips look super smooth. They do last quite a long time. The lighter shades are definitely not as pigmented as the darker shades, so you would definitely need a few more layers when it comes to the lighter shades within the collection. But I actually really love the formula. The fact that they're not extremely pigmented means you can really achieve that kind of blurred lip line look, which is so in right now. I got a couple of the Pat McGrath lip liners recently on my trip to Sephora, actually, when I was in San Francisco. Side note, if you love traveling, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, because that is the best place to find out where I'm traveling to next, and I often kind of do Insta story style vlogs as well. Now back to the lip liners, I have to say, as you can see, I haven't opened them yet, but I have high hopes for them because by now, hopefully you guys will know my fondness for Pat McGrath, the brand. I just think she is the ultimate makeup godmother, and I have complete faith in these lip liners. Have heard so many great things about them. The shades I got are Suburbia and Buff, both of which are, of course, nude shades. Of course, I will definitely keep you guys posted on Instagram, as per usual. Some more holiday launches, this time from Charlotte Tilbury. I got her luxury palette of Pops eyeshadow palette in the shade Supersonic Girl. This, I believe, is a special edition holiday quad, eyeshadow quad, that she just brought out recently, and this is what the palette looks like. The shades are absolutely gorgeous, and I've always been a fan of the pop shades within her eyeshadow quads, so I knew immediately I was going to pick these up. They are much more subtle compared to the Marc Jacobs ones, so if you're someone who's much more into more of a subtle, sophisticated, really finely milled glitter, then this is definitely for you. Also, these shades don't have a lot of undertone to them, so they're definitely more pop shades, as opposed to the Marc Jacobs ones that definitely has a strong pigment underneath the glitter. Unfortunately, this palette really does contain quite a bit of carmine, so the first time I used it, I did have quite a bit of reaction, so I don't know whether I will be keeping this. So if you are in the UK and you are looking for some makeup, gently used, gently swatched makeup to buy, then please make sure you follow me on Depop, which I will try and get some stuff on there soon. I haven't been able to, but I'm really thinking about doing that, so make sure you start following me. There will be some makeup and fashion items on there soon, hopefully. Also new from Charlotte Tilbury, I picked up a couple of the Superstar Lips lipstick. These are a new formula from Charlotte Tilbury. They are really glossy, almost like a gloss come lipstick formula. I got the shades Sexy Lip and Pillow Talk, the famous Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. Of course I was going to get it, and I have to say I love both of the shades. They're not glittery, and you definitely can't feel any kind of physical glitter on your lips, and that's what I like about these. And the formula feels really nourishing on the lips as well, which is such a bonus point for the upcoming wintry months. Now, because I'm such a sucker for glittery, metallic eye products, of course I had to go in and get some of these MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquids. Compared to the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, I prefer these, which is surprising, but I think these are just much more multifaceted when it comes to the glitters. They don't look as chunky either. I love all of these shades, and used in conjunction with my NARS eyeshadow primer, they do last all day long as well. Now, last but certainly not least, this is an actual Sephora buy as well. This is the Diamond Bomb highlighter in the shade How Many Carats from Fenty Beauty. It is so stunning and extremely blinding. I have the tiniest touch of it on my cheeks right now, and that is all you need. Although it looks super glittery in the pan, I can safely say it is not chunky glitter. This shade, although looks extremely white in the pan, it doesn't actually have that much of an actual pigmentation behind the sheen. So I definitely see this working on all sorts of skin tone, which is what Fenty Beauty is well known for. That is it, my friends. That marks the end of this video. I hope you really liked the haul. I certainly enjoyed sharing these with you. As always, please leave me a comment to let me know what you've been buying lately, what you've been loving in high-end makeup lately. Absolutely love chatting to you guys, and thank you once again for watching. Please don't forget to find me on social media under the name Mthrshp Beauty everywhere, and please do like this video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would absolutely make my day. So thank you again for watching. Take care, my friends, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.